We're live from Seattle.
It's Saturday night. Oh my god, it is!
That worked out.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Book Coven. That's Lillian.
That's Chelsea.
And today we wanted to take you through our favorite picks for Halloween, our books for Halloween.
That was so professional. I am blown away.
Thank you. We have 15 books that we recommend reading in the spooky season. So we're going to kick it off with Lillian.
Okay, first up on my list, it's It by Stephen King. A classic horror book. Personally, Clowns Fuck Me Up. It's his scariest book. Hated every minute of it, but in a great way.
It's very big, isn't it?
It's huge. It's obscene. But it's so graphic and disturbing.
And it's like the murder of children?
Yeah.
The whole thing? Okay.
Even worse than, like, if you've only seen the movie, the children killing, it's even worse in the book.
I feel like that's definitely worth Halloween reading.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to keep it on the Stephen King bandwagon. Pet Sematary. Because this one is like... Pet Sematary. This one is very... It's kind of mild in the graphic department, right? With the whole murders and stuff, but it is also more child murders, which is fun. People rising from the dead are a fun thing, and that makes it spooky. I actually did have trouble reading it in bed.
It was
pretty
really
spooky.
disturbing.
It's disturbing, and it's like, the way he writes is so real, you know? So, that's one.
Yeah.
Stephen King.
Next we have The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson.
Yeah.
Which is what, of course, The Haunting of Hill House on Netflix is based on. If you have not read the book that's written about, you absolutely should. It's so creepy.
Just takes it another step further.
She's a master of horror. Old Shirley.
Old Shirley. Old gal. But also watch the show because, Jesus Christ.
And the new season of...
Bly Manor?
Bly Manor comes out soon.
God.
Also, the Shirley Jackson book, it's very short. So you can...
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it's like a little baby book.
Little baby. So
you
that's
can fly
perfect
through
for
it.
Halloween. And the show, I think, is perfect for Halloween because there are hidden ghosts, like, throughout
Everywhere.
the whole thing.
Chilling,
Which I didn't even notice until
many
you,
more
like,
ghosts.
texted me, like, have you seen all the ghosts? I'm like, excuse me?
I didn't even see half as many as were there. There's so many ghosts.
Oh, my God. It's brilliant. I love it. Next. Home Before Dark. Riley Sager. We just read this. It is fresh.
Certified fresh approved.
Certified fresh approved. Certified fresh approved. We just read it, and it's because it's Haunted House Month on the Book Coven because it's October. And my God, it's a haunted house story, but it doesn't end the way that you expect it to end, and it's kind of it's twisty. Riley Sager's a fantastic writer. Was that your twist?
That was a twist.
It's got a twist. It was really eerie and very well written, and I definitely recommend it. And I think it glows in the dark. I have not tested that theory.
Let us know if it fucking glows for you. Next up,
I didn't say what it's about.
I thought you did.
Did I say what it's about?
So it's a haunted house. It doesn't end the way you expect.
Haunted house.
It doesn't end the way you expect.
So a girl goes back to her childhood home that she only lived in for 20 days that her father wrote a haunted house story about that he said was based in fact, and she's like, I don't believe you. So she went back after, some events happen, and she's like, wait, was it based on true story? So there's that.
Summed it up beautifully.
Okay.
Yeah. Amazing.
Moving on.
We have, this is a classic. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow.
Oh, yeah.
By Washington Irving. Classic.
Was Johnny Depp in that movie?
Johnny Depp was in the movie, so everyone should know. You know The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, The Headless Horseman. This is a book. this story came from. Super cool, super great. Again, I don't think it's that long, like Shirley Jackson. It's a quick read, super Halloween.
Yeah. What's it about?
Okay, so the town Sleepy Hollow, they have this legend is it every Halloween? Every day? I think it's every Halloween.
That feels right.
The Headless Horseman comes out. He's a ghost that haunts the town. He doesn't have a head. It's a little pumpkin that he holds in his hand. And he kills anyone he comes across in Sleepy Hollow. Mm-hmm. So you have to stay inside. And this guy, Johnny Depp in the movie, he's a doctor. And I think he moves in.
He's a terrible doctor.
He moves into Sleepy Hollow, or like he goes there for some reason, and he doesn't believe in the legend, but then like it happens to him. And he has to deal with it. He has to deal with it. It's a lot.
That sounds like a wild ride, Lillian.
And there are so many film versions of it. So you can
I've only seen that one.
And
I remember there was more gore than I really expected. Because I was
a lot
just like,
of gore.
oh my.
And there's a TV show even.
There's
about
a TV
Sleepy
show?
Hollow. Yeah, it's called Sleepy
shit.
Hollow. It was on for three or 4 seasons. It was really good.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to lighten up the mood with the next pick, We Ride Upon Sticks by Quan Berry.
You should lighten the film when you say that.
Bam! Now we're really white. We Ride Upon Sticks by Quan Berry. We just read this for our September Witchcraft Through the Ages theme. It takes place in the 80s.
And walking.
It is not too spooky, but there's a whole section where they are... what's the word?
It's Halloweeny. They're honoring Halloween. They're celebrating
Halloween. Yeah. And they go to Salem and they see like the witch march and all that fun stuff. Mm-hmm. So it's fun. It's witchcraft, but it's not really witchcraft. It's law of attraction and stuff. And witches in the 80s. The whole 80s vibe was actually like perfect. I wasn't there.
Of course. Yeah.
But
we wish we were.
But you know.
The 80s
well, but then we'd
fun.
be like
we'd be
40.
Old. We'd be old as fuck. But our life would also almost be over, which would be comforting.
One day closer to death. Sweet release.
We're fine mentally.
Help us.
Anyway,
what's your next pick?
My pick, lightening it up a little, and that's when you lighten it. It's Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Isn't that a film, Lillian?
Yes, but it's based off a trilogy, what is now a classic trilogy of books.
I was hoping you would say True Story. But
by
anyway.
Alvin Schwartz. I read these. I think we all read these when we were kids.
Probably.
The cover is super recognizable. It's just a series of super fucked up scary stories.
So it's an anthology?
It's an anthology. It is geared towards kids, but it traumatized me, and it still does.
That's what you want.
And the visual, that has pictures of the creatures in the books too. And the film version was absolute garbage. But it didn't do the stories justice, because when I was a kid, that shit ruined my life.
Yeah, so you'd think that when they remake it as a film, they know that, like, these people are now in their 20s, so we need to scare the bejesus out of them.
It was a kid's film.
Oh.
And it wasn't, the creatures weren't nearly as disturbing as they were in the book. Like, look at the pictures. The pictures were so scary.
Disappoint. So read the book, don't watch the film.
Yeah. Yes.
More on the anthology note,
Ooh.
Hex Life, which came out in 2019, which we also read in 2019, October, right? Mm-hmm. Or did we read in November? It's probably November. Anyway, it's an anthology of specifically witch stories, which is fan-freaking-tastic. It's just a lot of good authors. All of the authors are women, and they're all different types of witch stories. So, like, some are, like, you know, really intense witchcraft. Others are like The Witch in the Woods, you know, very mystical. So it kind of has it all. I don't think there was a story that I hated. There were some that I was like, meh. Yeah. But like for the most part, I was like, I loved this one. I loved this one. I loved this one.
Yeah, and they're quick stories.
They're quick. But it's all witchcraft. The cover is beautiful and embezzled. Embossed.
Yeah.
Raised.
Embossed seems right. Embezzle is a crime.
Embezzle is a crime. I'm not Patrick Bateman, so I don't really care about fonts that much.
I can't believe that Bryce prefers Van Patten's card to mine.
But there you go. And it's red inside.
And Alma Katsu has a story.
Alma Katsu's is
She's
very
fantastic. It's
Beauty and the
crisp.
Beast
Yeah.
esque, right? Yeah, I like that one. Good shit.
My next book we have read. It's The Year of the Witching by Alexis Henderson.
Yes.
It's a new novel, and it's this author's first novel. It's obviously about witchcraft, and it has bad bitch Emmanuel. She's the main character, and she's so much fun to read about, trying to deal with this stupid fucking town.
She's kind of like a dork for like half of it,
Yeah.
right? Because she wants to be like
Which
goody,
is so
little goody two
relatable,
shoes.
because you are a stupid bitch when you're 16.
Yeah, you're just like, well, I kind of want to follow the rules, but also my hormones are telling me
Yeah,
to set everything on
bugs.
fire.
She meets a cute boy.
She
gets her period.
But she's also kind of like, well, I don't really need him.
Yeah.
Which is great.
And it's just women just wrecking a town, and then other women saving a town. It's
A lot happens.
Dope.
Yeah.
so
it's
much
fun.
fun. Perfect fall vibes, not just Halloween, just like fall vibes in general.
That was our September pick. It was really good.
Excellent novel.
Great debut.
Oh, for sure. Can't
Great
wait
debut.
to see more. Can't wait to see more.
Can't wait. Possible sequel.
Ooh, bitch. I would like you to remove that. This is a good book.
This is a really good pick. It's Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. This book is fantastic. It is creepy, but the writing, again, is like very elegant, and it's really beautiful. And it's kind of the haunted house vibe. Again, we could have totally read it for Haunted House Month.
Set in 1950s
1950s Mexico, like a small Mexican town. And she's kind of trying to figure out what's wrong with her cousin, so she visits her cousin, and then this house kind of like takes this hold on her, and like a bunch of shit ensues, but it's a fun time.
So good.
It's good, because is it a haunted house? Is it just a
Yeah,
really fucked up
got
family?
everything.
What's going on?
And it is going to be a show on Hulu soon.
Yes!
was
So
picked up.
read it first, because it's always better to read
Yeah.
the book before watching the thing.
And I think the author is involved in the show, at least
I think
a
she
little,
is,
so.
yeah. So, good stuff.
I have another classic. And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie.
Okay, such a good book.
I read
oh
this
my
shit
god.
every year.
It's so good.
It's the classic whodunit story. It's a bunch of bitches on this island in this
Yep.
house, and every day someone dies, and everyone's like, who the fuck did it? And then there's one of them, and it's like, well, that's who
well,
did it.
shit.
Mystery solved.
There are so many takes on this.
So many
And Then There
takes.
Were None whole vibe. There are other books that kind of
We
copy
read
it.
one, an uninvited guest
Yes,
story, and then there
that's
were none.
very And Then There Were None. There's even Family Guy did an episode of And Then There Were None. It was so fucking funny. Such a good book, though. That was actually one of the only books I read in high school when they told me to
Yes.
read the book.
In horror fiction
Yeah.
class, which was the best
Yes,
class ever.
Yeah, I read that and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
Yes,
Yeah. Oh my god, so good.
Amazing book.
Amazing class.
Yeah.
Horror literature.
I'm so thankful that came when it did.
I know,
'cause It was
right?
a perfect end
Do you want
high
to take
school.
English or would you like to take horror lit?
And my favorite teacher.
What's your next one? I'm out of picks.
Oh, great.
I did the
It's
5.
all me now, baby. Okay, I have Haunted and Damned. That's the pick after that by Chuck Palahniuk. They're both by Chuck Palahniuk.
Oh, okay.
Haunted and Damned.
What's Haunted about?
Haunted will ruin your life.
Great.
It's not an anthology, but it's like all the characters in the book, they each get their own like standalone backstory sort
I like
of.
that.
And all of them, like, it made people sick. They
Oh,
were
I've been
so-
recommended this book before.
Yes, by Bathsheba.
Yes.
Yeah, she would say this to you. Read it and you just want to die. Like, it's an awful book, but in a great way.
Well, it's on my list now.
Someone's intestines get pulled out of a pool vacuum.
Excellent.
That's all I'll say.
Excellent.
And then his other one, Damned. It's a lighter Chuck Palahniuk book, but it's still fun. If you know Chuck Palahniuk, it's gonna make you feel terrible. But it's this girl who dies, and it's her journey through hell, and the people she meets in hell. She wants to escape hell.
That's fun.
And it is a really fun book for a Chuck Palahniuk book. And it's still really gross and weird, and there's like sick sexual stuff in it.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
There's a comic where Wonder Woman goes to hell.
Ooh,
That's fun.
I love anyone in hell.
I know. She goes to hell. She has to get through Cerberus, and she's like trying to save someone in hell and then escape. And
Yeah,
the
demons
whole thing.
for
It's
me,
great.
it's a little like I feel like I know them. So when they bring up demons in movies,
just
I'm
like,
like,
yes.
oh, Pazuzu,
Yeah.
oh, Payman, yeah.
Sure.
Payman, sure.
Good old
Yeah.
friend there.
I keep putting my phone away.
We do
It's
good
me.
witchcraft.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
The next one is also, it's going to make you feel awful.
Oh,
which I
super.
feel like you want a little bit of like really dark shit.
Well,
for
you
Halloween.
want like the light stuff that's just like fun gothic horror, and then
Yeah.
you want the stuff that makes you just like, I can't go to bed tonight.
Yeah.
That's what
It's-
October's about.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. What the classic Christian Bale movie.
Yes. Oh my
is
God. Have
based
you
on.
heard Huey Lewis in the news?
Oh, let me tell you about that.
Hip to be square.
Fantastic
Paul.
movie. And
Oh my
the
God.
book, there's shit. If you think the movie is disturbing, the book will ruin your day. There's a scene where a rat crawls inside a woman's vagina and eats his way through her.
No.
Yeah, it's in there. That's a trap that Christian Bale's character.
Now,
Robert
here's the
Bateman
thing. Was it
gets.
all real?
Well, that's the thing, Chelsea. Here is the thing, because who knows?
Who knows? Oh my God.
It's such an amazing. It's just a guy's descent into madness, and you don't know if the things actually happened or not. And
That's
it's
what makes it great.
So gross.
Yeah.
The book is horrifying. The movie is Christian Bale. Perfect movie. Perfect book.
Perfect movie. We just watched it like 2 days ago.
Oh my God.
So good.
I was Norman Bates for Halloween once. Great costume.
Pictures on our Instagram. I just saw
Hey.
it. I was scrolling.
And the last book is The Face by Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz is another one like Stephen King. Like he
Yeah.
has so many books. It's not so much a horror book, it's a thriller book.
Okay.
But it sticks in my mind so much. It's this Hollywood actor who has this stalker who sends him like the most horrifying
no.
little gifts. And
Sorry, I'm yawning.
it's this like demented fucking weirdo coming after this like conceited act. It was so good. It's so graphic.
And I feel like that's something that could genuinely happen and has happened.
For sure.
There
And
have been a couple
it's,
weird
It's
stalkers.
sort of like Seven, where like the crime is so elaborate and planned out, but in the
Oh my
ending
God.
you're like, fuck. He's a great author, but that one sticks in my mind. I just picked that out of the bookshelf one day.
Oh, really?
It was this really old copy that my mom had, and I was like, I'll read this. It's a thick boy.
Nice.
But it was really good. And he has another book that traumatized me, and it would have been on this list, but I couldn't remember the name. It's like a home invasion thing, and it's really disturbing. The guy coming after her is really fucked up.
So if you remember it, let us know.
Yeah, it has like a white cover, I think. But I tried to find, I couldn't fucking find what it is, but it was very
Shit.
good.
Okay.
Dean Koontz.
Tell us. This Dean Koontz book.
I think that'll thoroughly fuck you up for Halloween.
Good. This whole list is like bound to get you spooked and ready for Halloween, especially because we can't go anywhere. So you
Oh.
might as well sit at home reading
Get
these
your
great
COVID.
don't get COVID. No, stay home. Get your COVID.
You gotta twist it, Chelsea.
No, don't.
Twist it. Wear a mask. Stay safe.
Anyway, read those books instead of getting COVID, because, that's more fun.
Yeah.
So
You
let
can
us know
save
which
the
ones you've
world.
already read or what picks you would have put on this list instead.
Yeah. Everyone has their favorite
Yes.
Halloween
Right?
spook vibe.
Vibes. Join us on Instagram at the.book.coven for Countdown to Samhain, our Halloween photo challenge, and 31 Days of Spook, our movie challenge. Daily movies, daily spooky films, all different types of spook, which is excellent. Dare I say excellent.
Ooh, she snuck it in.
Hashtag
folks.
plug.
She snuck her in.
We are the Book Coven, and that was Lillian.
That's Chelsea.
And we'll be on your radar next Wednesday again for
Happy
Kill.
Halloween.
No, for Home Before Dark, one of the honorable mentions. Yeah. So if you read it and want to hear more about it,
You know what to do.
bye.
See ya.
Why can't you guys end anything?